Good morning. I was talking about her all week pretty much, and I've been mispronouncing her name the entire time. It's Anika, right?
It is.
Did I say it correctly that time?
You did.
Yeah, because I keep remembering what your mom told me in my head right now. Anyways, Anika O'Brien. Is that right?
That's right.
Okay. All right, now tell me, first of all, how old you are, and tell me what people should know that your specialty is at 9 years old. What you plan on doing for the rest of your life. Because I'm assuming this is going to be you for the rest of your life, right?
I hope so.
So, what am I talking about?
Well, I'm 9 years old, and I've raced one time in my Bandolero car, and
So you have your own race car.
I do.
And it's a Bandolero car. Explain to me what that is.
Well, it's so that our kids can get into racing at the age of 8 years old and grow up as a racer. You don't have to wait until you've got a driver's license to start racing.
Of course not. Your dad races, right?
He does, and that's what inspired me to race.
So what does your dad, explain to me what your dad does, and then we'll go into what you do.
Well, my dad races a pro stock at Tucson Speedway, and he stopped when I was around 3 years old, and he just went back at around 2014, so...
So he's just getting back into it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, you don't have to call me sir. I'm the goober on the air. Okay, so now you have the Bandolero car. Describe your car to me. Tell me what kind of car it is, other than that, the engine size, how fast it goes, what you like the most about it.
Well, it's pretty easy to drive, and I can't really tell you the engine.
Is it like a souped-up go-kart, kind of? But it goes pretty fast, right?
It goes pretty fast. My average speed last time was around 55 miles per hour.
And this is around, how big is the track?
I think it's around a quarter mile.
And do you have like a really cool time when you're driving around that fast?
I do.
Your friends get jealous when you're in your little sports car there?
No, all my other friends want to do it too.
Yeah, well, exactly. They want to be you. They're just like, you got a race car. I mean, how many 9-year-olds do you know have their own race car?
There's a couple out there.
You could say none and just say you. Because think about it, it's not everybody does that at 9. When I was 9 years old, I was riding around on my Schwinn. And I was always looking for hills to go down so I could go extra fast, right? You had an engine, all right? One that pushes you over 50 miles an hour. That is like the coolest 9-year-old kind of thing to do, ever. And you're this cute little girl. Yeah. Mom, she's not talking very much. Anyways, tell me a little bit more about what you do. How long have you been doing it? When's the next race?
Well, my first race was March 19th,
Okay.
2016. That was my first race.
How did you do?
Well, I was able to drive the car off the track.
Which means what? To explain what that is to me.
I didn't wreck.
You didn't wreck. You drove off.
Yes,
So it was like
I didn't have to be towed.
Oh, okay, I see. So you did well, and you didn't crash your car.
Right.
And your dad was happy that you didn't crash your car.
That's right.
How many cars do you have? Is this the only one you have right now?
Well, I have the Bandolero car. Other than that, it's scooters and bikes.
Got it. Now, when you get older, is the car gonna like grow in size, as in speed-wise, or did you pick the color? How does that work?
Well, we painted the car green to be identical to my dad's.
Okay. Oh,
And,
okay.
Well, I'm going to move up divisions. This is pretty much the speed that all the cars go. In junior dragsters, you can race the same car, but keep on putting different, faster engines as you grow up.
Uh-huh.
But in this one, it's really, you race that car until you're either too big for it or ready to move up. And then you move into different divisions. My brother wants to race my car when I'm done.
Oh, I see. How old's your brother? I know he's sitting right behind you, throwing stuff at your head.
He's 5.
5. He's 5. Okay, so the car is a 570cc. So it's a fairly good size engine. It's like a motorcycle engine, about 550 pounds. And how much do you weigh?
I'm around 60.
Exactly. There you go. You're the size. You weigh about as much as one of the tires do. So we'll talk a little bit more with you. Who are you again?
I'm Anika O'Brien.
Now, do you guys have a Facebook page so people can see this stuff?
My mom does.
Okay, we'll get that Facebook page in a little while. And then you also have a GoPro a camera attached to either your helmet or the car itself so people can get a bird's eye view of what you see when you're racing, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I want to see some of that stuff. All right?
All right.
All right, we're not done talking. Thank you, though, for coming in.
You're welcome.
Good morning, 9/11, the 6th, your Wednesday still to come. Charlie's Theron upset because she feels she's too pretty. It's ridiculous. That's coming up. Hang on for that. And Anika is here. Hello, young lady.
Hello.
There you go. There you go. She said she's shy. Like 5 minutes before we turn the mic. You're not shy. I'm seeing the hidden you surfacing. Because you get really vocal and then you stop. Is that you when you're at home? Or are you just vocal all the time at home?
I read or I talk. That's all I do.
Yes, you're a reader. You like Nancy Drew.
I do.
So, you know, the last time I heard somebody say that they read Nancy Drew, I was in elementary school.
I read the older series.
That's what I thought. There, So, you are 9 years old, and you're a Bandolero car racer. This is what you do. You've been in, what was it? How many races have you already been in?
I've raced one time.
And you drove it off the track instead of wrecking, right?
That's right.
And now you have a race coming up this weekend.
I do.
And it's up in Tucson at the Tucson Raceway, right?
It's Tucson Speedway.
Tucson Speedway. And what time does that race get going?
Well, the gates open around 5, meet and greet starts at 6, and races start at 7.
Are you excited?
I am.
Get to wear your cool jumpsuit. It's kind of like your superhero costume, right? You get to wear that and then you go real fast afterwards. Think about that for a second. Huh?
Well,
Go on.
It gets hot in the car.
Well, I can understand that, but it doesn't, you're driving around for a couple minutes, right? But when you're sitting there idling, I can understand how hot it can get. Plus, it's Tucson, so what do you want? So, what do you do to pass the time while you're waiting for the race to start? Are you focusing? Are you thinking about what you're doing?
Do
you get really, really nervous?
I do.
Are you scared of the other drivers hitting your car, or what are you thinking about when you're driving around in circles, going really fast? What is going through your mind?
My dad.
Your dad? Checking your mirrors, making sure no one's going to hit you?
I'm getting a little bit more focused in the car before I'm starting to look around in my mirrors.
Got it. So you don't want to get tunnel vision when you're doing this at first, so you have to make sure that you're aware of all your surroundings, not just what's going on in the car, but what's going on around you.
That's right.
So that takes a lot, especially for a 9-year-old. But you seem like you're an incredibly focused 9-year-old.
Well, thank you.
You're a very intelligent young lady.
Thank you.
Are you going to come back and talk with us on the air?
I probably will.
You should do that after the race. Let us know how you did. There are a bunch of people you want to say hi to really quick, right?
There is.
Why don't you go ahead and do that?
My sponsors are Cochise College, Second Amendment Family Gun Shop in Bisbee, Sierra Vista Martial Arts Club, FluffyShirts.com, Freedom Fab and Powder, Mirror Image Hair Design, Cochise County Sheriff Mark Daniels,
Yes.
and Designs by Louise. And then I have some special thanks from Mr. Jimmy, Mr. Joe P., Mr. Paul, Mr. Joe S., Mr. Tim, Miss Helena, Oma and Papa, Mama and Papa, Maddox, Mom and Dad.
There you go. So are you going to win?
I'm hoping I will sometime.
No, you got to say, yes, I'm going to win. See, you have to put that mindset. Yes, I'm going to win. It doesn't matter if it's this Saturday or the next time, but yes, I'm going to win.
I will win.
There you go. You can't say that but don't say that. Just say, yes, I'm going to win. And no matter what, you're always going to be a winner anyway. Right?
I hope so.
Mom?
Come on, confidence.
Gosh. Pin at you. Anyways, Anika, thank you so much for coming in. And make sure you come back in and let us know how you did on the race, okay?
I will.
All right? Make sure you you work on I am going to win. Say that for me right now.
I am going to win.
There we go. Get your little brother over here. I want him to say that too. Get your little brother on the microphone. Get over here.
Come on, buddy.
All right. I want you to say, my sister is going to win.
My sister's gonna win.
Yay! That was his debut on radio. Once again, thank you so much for coming in. Thank you, Mom.
Thank you.
Christy, what's your dad's name?
Brian.
Brian and Christy, thank you guys for allowing your young little superhero to come in and be on the radio. All right? We'll talk to you guys later. Good luck.
Thank you.